Hey, so I was supposed to do this video the beginning of last month being January. I always do like this little top 30, top 26 wrestlers in WWE of the year. Like I said, I was supposed to do this last month, but it kind of slipped my mind. And what's crazy was, or is, WWE had a hell of a 2022. You're a fan of wrestling like myself, you're a fan of WWE, you know what I'm talking about. There was so much going on. There was so much news, so much positive, so much negative. But there was a lot to talk about in WWE. The ratings went up, storylines got better. We lost a couple of good people who are no longer working for the company. But WWE was popping last year. So for this list, for this countdown, I go by storylines, win-loss records, matches, and title reigns. That's how I do this list. And again, this is the top 26 wrestlers in WWE of 2022. So if you guys can do me a favor, that's like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It helps my channel out a lot. Right now, I think I'm at 93, and my goal is by the end of February, I will at least like 100 subscribers. I know it sounds like little, but it's a lot to me. So anyway, let's begin this countdown. So again, I must say that this is based on title shots, title matches, titles wins, the storylines, the characters, and win-loss records. So yeah, American Alpha came in at number 26. I think those guys are doing a good job. They lose a lot, but they're still doing a good job. KO, he had a great beginning of the year when he was very feud with Stone Cold, and in the match he had a Stone Cold afterwards. Then he had that whole thing with Ezekiel, which I wasn't really feeling, and then he disappeared. But then when Triple H took over, he came back as, you know, the old school Kevin. Then he disappeared again, but then he came back and he started feuding with Roman Reigns and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not a Liv Morgan fan, but I can't deny what she has done. She won the championship, she won Money in the Bank, she's been on some pay-per-views. You know, this is a little 50-50 booking with her, but you know, that's why she's at the number she's at right now. Charlotte Flair had the hard task of basically carrying Ronda through matches and storyline. After she lost to Ronda, after she beat Ronda at WrestleMania, but then she lost her at the pay-per-view afterwards, she disappeared for a very long time. Then she recently came back and she won the championship. AJ Styles coming at number 22, and he has some okay feuds. Just to feel like they ain't really go anywhere. Then they repaired him with the OG, OC, whatever like that. I don't know. It's not enough for me. I feel AJ deserves better. Bray Wyatt came back at number 21, and you know, we knew that he was coming back. I saw him come back live in Philadelphia at Extreme Rules, and he's been doing his thing. It's just, you know, I feel we want more from the character that we're getting right now. I don't care about his Uncle Howdy bullshit. Cody Rhodes came in at number 20. So good to see Cody back in WWE. He was gone, and he recently came back. Glad he's back. All right, back to the countdown. didn't mention this earlier, but I added factions and tag teams. Now, if you are in a faction and you are doing things individually, but you're still in a faction, you'll get like you're on a list individually. But if I feel you did everything as a faction, you're on the list together as a faction, and of course, tag teams are on there as tag teams. It's great seeing Solo part of the bloodline. Ronda's comeback has not been the best, but at the same time, she has made an impact. I like when Sheamus was with the Brawling Brutes. I'm not a fan of him too much with just Drew, but I like him with the Brawling Brutes. Them three, they did a lot this year together. It was so good seeing Bailey return. She came back with EO, and she came back with Dakota. Great seeing that faction. I just wish they had other women tag teams, and I also wish that Damage Control didn't lose so much. Not the biggest Becky fan, but I have seen what she has done, the impact, and how she helps with others, and how she puts others over, not just stuff for herself. Actually, I think I am becoming a Becky fan. Let me stop playing. I am becoming a Becky fan. Oh man, Rey Mysterio is definitely the ultimate underdog. His storylines just be wild. I'm getting tired of him getting his ass whooped, but at the same time, as I keep saying, he makes an impact. He's helped his son out a lot, and he helped out the Judgment Day. To be honest with you, I prefer Riddle with Randy, but Randy's not there. But Riddle did do his thing on his own. He's out now, but he should be back soon. Edge, oh wow, like he had a good year. Even though he's back and forth, Edge still had a good year. Him creating the Judgment Day feud with AJ, and now feuding with the Judgment Day, bring back Beth. This is good shit. And number 11 is Brock Lesnar. When Brock Lesnar put his heart into it, he puts on some great matches. He puts on some good storyline. He puts out a great character. His feuds with Bobby Lashley, his feuds with Roman this year, top tier shit. I am a fan of Brock Lesnar. On with the countdown. Roman Reigns came in at number 1. He had another stellar year. Actually, I feel like this was his best year so far as a heel. Bianca again came at number 2. She was even more dominant this year. The Usos coming in at number 3. That is amazing. They also had another fantastic year, even better than last year. But the surprise no one saw coming was Sami Zayn coming in at number 4. Sami Zayn, who was fighting with the dude from Jackass earlier this year and just transformed his whole to Sammy Uso character. Fantastic, phenomenal, great stuff. He is probably the top 3 or top 2 most popular characters in WWE right now. It was amazing how Finn took the Judgment Day way further and better than what Edge did. I love how they went away from that one kind of dark faction to this kind of cool, weird faction that they are right now. That's why they're all together. What they did for Dom, oh my God, and what they have done for Rhea. Good, very good. Bobby Lashley still making a top 10. Austin Theory, oh man, look what Austin Theory did. Ever since he stopped doing that selfie gimmick, boom, he really is. And now I feel that he is going to be the second coming of, I don't know, John Cena, The Rock, somebody. He's just going to be great. Even though Drew McIntyre had some hiccups, he's still inside the top 10. He has some great matches. He has some great storylines. I think he's going to be a mid-quarter going from here on out, but he had a great 2022. Kunta is another surprise I did not see happening. I didn't add his other 2 members because he was the one who was really dominating out of the faction. And then there's Seth freaking Rollins, who had another fantastic year. I just wish that he had, I wish they had 2 titles, not just 1 title, because he definitely would have had the Raw title. He makes everyone around him better and good. But anyhow, that was my list. You may agree, you may disagree. If you want to say anything about it, leave a comment. Definitely like, subscribe. I appreciate all of that. And I want you guys to take care. Till next time. Namaste.